Bonjour, bonjour.
Oh,
I'm Olivier I work for Film Actu in France, in Paris,
uh,
France.
Olivier, like the famous actor.
Like Laurence Olivier, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So my first question, is it true you were asked to play a character on The Sopranos like 20 years ago?
I was asked. I'm not sure if it was 20 years ago. It could have been. I was doing Hannibal in Virginia, which is a couple-hour train ride from New York, and David was interested in me for something, and he came out to meet me, and unfortunately, it didn't work. But just the fact that he came out and that he, was interested in me really flattered me because I just think he's like one of the top guys, especially at this sort of stuff. I mean, I'm sure he could write and direct anything, but so when this opportunity came, actually an opportunity didn't come along. I had heard about this project. I didn't get an audition, so I talked to my agent saying what's going on, and they said, well, they're casting it all out of New York. And I said, well, can I meet Dave? And they said, well, yeah, if you don't mind. He said, yes, but he could come out, but it doesn't necessarily mean that anything's going to happen. But yes, I'll sit down and have lunch with him and Alan Taylor, the director. So I flew myself to New York and met with them. And luckily, by the end of it, I had the part.
What makes, according to you, David Chase's work so special? Compared maybe to Scorsese mafia stuff, or
I mean, everybody has their own take and their own experiences of what they've gone through. It's funny. I was watching a movie last night, and it was more about it was a documentary about the New Jersey mob. And you hear about the New York mob or the Sicilian. So it just, I don't know, it just fascinated me. A mob story told in New Jersey, which is I was born in Newark. That's not why I wanted to do it. It's just a little fun fact I thought I'd add in. I just wanted to work with David. He just really knows. He really knows how to write the dialogue. It flows. It makes sense. It's how these people really talk. I would say this is probably one of his fortes.
And the fact that you were born and raised in Newark, did that remind you memories doing that movie?
The riots and everything. No, I was a little young for that, and more in the 70s is when I came about and saw part of it. And I remember being in high school, and then there were like race fights, and there was just an animosity towards each other. It was just like all of it. It's just totally ridiculous. But everybody has their qualms. This group doesn't like that group, and that group doesn't like that group. Then all of a sudden they become friends, and they're buying cars from the people that they hate. It's just really, when you think about it, it's silly. But boys are boys.
I always wonder, what do Italian guys tell you when they see you? Do they feel you're like family? Do you have stuff like that happening to you, because of your career?
No, I mean, I don't. It always sounds like it's being defenseless, but I've only played two Italian mobsters. Henry Hill one wasn't a mobster; he worked with them, and then two other ones where I was. But no, I don't think like I'm in the like a brotherhood or anything. And to tell you the truth, a real mobster would be the last person to say I'm a mobster. They would never let you know who or what they do. And that's the art of it. And that's the art of longevity in that profession, I would think.
And did you watch The Sopranos again before shooting the movie, or maybe after? And did you watch The Sopranos again before shooting the movie, or maybe after?
I have not, to be totally honest. I watched a couple episodes in the beginning. At that time, what year did it start?
Like 99, I think.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it. I wasn't like a big television watcher. And now with streaming, and then that was one of the original streaming limit, a series that would, pay. It was on HBO, and I think it went for 10, 12 episodes a year. I don't know. But so no, I didn't. And no, I haven't yet, but I'm sure I will someday.
Okay, my time is up.
But
Well,
also, wait. One other thing though, you do not have to be or have seen the series in order to appreciate this movie. This movie stands on its own. Are there people that you would know in the prequel that are later on the series? Yes, and then the biggest one is Gail Gandolfini, played, may rest in peace, but played by his own son, who did an unbelievable job and took on something that I'm sure I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I really, really want to see how he felt doing that, because I thought he did a great job in it.
yeah. Well, thank you very much. And the movie is terrific. It's really terrific.
Okay, Lawrence.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Bye-bye.